right, Grant, we're doing something a little different today. A little different than normal. So normally, Rage Select, we record on the PC, we record on the consoles.
The Nexus has
I mean, I don't know that. I've never seen your show.
But today,
what is this?
All life in the galaxy.
Today we're recording on an Apple TV. Apple Arcade has a bunch of games that are only available on Apple platforms, and I'm not about to buy a Mac or an iPhone. So I bought an Apple TV, and we're going to play some Apple TV games.
Boy, is this going to be any good?
I have heard that this... I've heard that this crazy game is actually pretty good. This is Star Trek Legends. Welcome back, everybody, to the Dojo. Here, Rage Select, I'm Jeff.
I'm Grant. Okay, are you saying this is good like morning show or good like Ted Lasso?
I don't really know. I played a little bit of it, and what it appears to be is your standard gachapon like phone game where you're supposed to collect you're supposed to collect all the Treks. You're supposed to collect all the Treks. But since it's part of Apple Arcade, there's no microtransactions. So it's a game, Grant, that was designed by psychologists to make you play as long as possible, except there's no timers. There's nothing to stop you from playing it. So you can play at infinity, and it's also Star Trek. So I don't know. But you caught all that at the beginning, that they decided to go into the Star Trek Generations Nexus with this USS Artemis, and all the crew got flung into the thing, and so now we got to go find them. We got to go collect them all. We got to get them out of the capsule machine and open them up and go, oh, look, it's a rare.
Star Trek, Jeff, is about the best of humanity prospering in the future. But this game might be the epitome of the worst of humanity killing gamers at their houses.
It's possible, except for the fact that, I mean, like, I don't know.
Crack addiction.
Oh, look, it's that lady from that new show.
It's Michael Burnham.
You do a thing about the lady with the new show, right?
I do a thing. I do Star Trek Discovery Pod, which is a podcast all about the newest Star Trek.
Do they have Cardassians?
I don't really know what a Cardassian is still. I guess they've kind of popped up in the future, according to this show. But I'm not familiar with them that much. They look ridiculous here. And they have like these kind of alligator necks.
Yes, they do have the alligator necks. Okay, tap to launch an attack. Okay. Yeah. So Cardassians are more of a like Deep Space Nine thing, that's my jam.
Is this kind of like I don't know what it's called, like back and forth Final Fantasy game thing where you're just trying to take him down?
Yeah, so
take turns.
There's the way that it was described to me is that it's kind of like a phone game. It is a phone game, right? Because you can play any of the Apple Arcade stuff. You can play it on an iPhone, you can play it on an iPad, you can play it on a Mac, you can play it on an Apple TV. But this one is like there's a Star Wars version of this where a lot of it is about trying to assemble a team. All the different characters will have like different classes, and then you're just trying to get like the best team to overcome a bunch of challenges, and there's a bunch of daily things and PvP and stuff like that. So,
well, Michael Burnham is by far the most badass, I think, of all the Trek characters I've seen so far.
Yes, but you've only seen like one Trek. You've only, how many Treks have you trekked?
Do you
know who that is? Do you know who this guy is?
Worf. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm being very patronizing right now.
You can be a little patronizing because, admittedly, Star Trek Discovery was my first real foray outside of the J.J. Abrams movies into Trek universe.
Okay.
So I am familiar with who Worf is. I don't really know a whole lot except for that he's kind of a cranky pants. I don't know Cardassians. They have spoon heads.
Yeah, they're big in Deep Space Nine.
Use their forehead for a measuring cup.
I've learned, Grant, that you shouldn't try to make people watch Deep Space Nine. You should let people come to Deep Space Nine, and then when they're like, "This is so good, why didn't you tell me?" and it's like, "No, I didn't want to. The first two seasons are terrible. They're boring, and a lot of people get turned off. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that." All right. So
now we got Worf on our team. That's probably a good call.
Yeah.
He's a good muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Although Michael Burnham is just a force of nature who makes anything happen as she needs.
Okay. Well,
she's like John McClane. She's just she'll figure out a solution.
Did she say welcome to the party, pal?
She needs a good catchphrase like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I watched the first episode of Star Trek Discovery, so she's like kind of confused why a Klingon is in Starfleet because in their universe, the whole Klingon thing, Klingons are like they're all weird looking and the bad guys and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, like they're doing battle. She actually kind of helped start the whole war against the Klingons. So, yeah, I can understand. Why is he 29 to her 16?
Because
Klingons are brutes.
I believe he's a tank, so he just has more hit points. Because he has the taunt ability, which is what he just did, which allows him to basically tank all the hits, to like take all the hits for the team.
Worf initiates sass. Roll for sass, Worf.
1 minute I'm on the Discovery investigating a strange energy ribbon. The next I'm fighting alongside a Klingon. What a day!
Her in cartoon form here looks really good.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Who's Stamets? John Stamets?
Huh?
What is what says? I hope I didn't inhale Stamets spores.
Yeah, Stamets is the scientist on the ship. Paul Stamets.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the lead scientist, chief science officer.
Worf. I don't think I can do a good Worf. These names are unknown to me, but the energy ribbon you speak of, I got it one two before. Yeah, I can't really do it.
That was
I should do
pretty
that.
good. I
should do that. But yeah, Michael Dorn showed up in that Invincible show that's on Amazon, and I was just like, it's Worf! Even though
he's got such a good deep voice.
Yeah. So this is like, this is about as far as I got. Is like, they have this kind of like
unexplored territory.
Yeah. So it's not just the fights. This
is the undiscovered country.
Yes.
We're about to go into.
Yes. Peace is actually the undiscovered country, but. All right, what's a Cardassian? See, look, you and Michael Burnham, neither one of you know what Cardassians are.
We're wet behind the ears as far as this whole world with Cardassians.
Yeah, you've got
it's an annoying family from the late 21st century.
there was a T-shirt that was keeping up with the Cardassians that had like Kim and one of the other Kardashians, but they had like the neck ridges and they were dressed in the dumb black uniforms and stuff. I love it. They do look. They're like their helmets are like really solid, like mid '90s TNG.
We're ready to beam out of here.
Oh boy. And Kardashians are attempting to block our signals, Captain. We must hold them off to it. I'm surprised that the Worf isn't just like, can we kill them? And then Picard doesn't show up to say
you guys
no.
Just lowered their morale.
Yeah.
Life is meaningless. This one guy almost died just because you lowered morale.
I think we're gonna do that total. She's just telling him to stand down. She's stand down, you dumb spoonhead.
That guy dropped to 0.
Yep. And now he's out. He's out.
What is the purpose of life?
Yeah, but Worf doesn't want to demoralize you. He wants to kick your ass.
Look at that blade he carries.
That's a batleth.
A batleth. Oh yeah, they had a good joke in. You saw Lower Decks, right?
I did not. I never got around to it.
Lower Decks is delightful. It's like if Rick and Morty made a Star Trek.
Yeah, I mean, I knew what it was. I never got around. There's too many fucking subscription services, Grant. Like I can't subscribe to 18 different services to watch like everything that I want to watch.
Yeah.
So
Beckett Mariner is the lead in that show, and she's also pretty badass.
This might be a problem.
But she's badass while being kind of aimless, lackadaisical. She doesn't want to do anything. And she just kind of wants to goof off all the time.
Okay.
But if she needs to, she can turn it on and be a badass. Whereas Michael Burnham's a driven person to make things happen all the time, which is why I would give her the edge.
Son of a bitch. All right, Grant, hold on.
Open the transporter.
Open the transporter. It only took us, what did it take us, like 10 minutes to figure out how to freaking make this buggy game start back up again.
Leonard McCoy.
I'm not a doctor, not a fucking video game character. There he goes. I'm a doctor, not a... Hey, where in tarnation am I?
Just getting my eyebrows threaded.
Do you think that since this is like a parallel...
Eyebrow off.
Do you think that since this is a parallel universe, since they're in the Matrix or whatever, Do you think that like that McCoy will meet Carl Urban McCoy somewhere in here?
Ooh.
Okay.
They have a little showdown. Like, yeah, who's the true?
So okay.
No, because these are all the Prime universe, whatever, right? And that's all the Kelvin stuff.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I bet it's not touching any of the Kelvin people.
Okay, I figured out how to not crash this game, Grant.
Okay.
I just have to keep hitting the back button. Okay, open your crew roster. I finally figured it out. Okay.
Look at the other people we can get.
So in the crew roster, you can view the crew you found in the Nexus. You can upgrade their level, their rank, protomatter. Artemis is stocked with biomimetic gels. That's what Captain Sisko had to give to that sleazy dude in order to have him make the counterfeit thing and in the pale moonlight. So, you know.
I like his costume. I like that Trek outfit where it's like kind of this low-cut turtleneck and then like just like a nice comfy sweater over top.
Mm-hmm.
Seems practical.
As opposed to like
you want to be a little bit warm and just cozy.
See, there you go, Grant. Now Michael Burnham has 39 hit points instead of 16. Are you happy now?
Thank you. Michael Burnham is a badass.
Thank you, Doctor. Hold your horses. I'm not a miracle worker, and Artemis supplies have run out. I need to
so cantankerous.
keep our eyes open for more biomimetic gels. Yeah.
I know I need to move past this guy's eyebrows, but you know that they must have been considering him for a Vulcan as well with those eyebrows.
It's true. I was actually hoping that we could go. Yeah, no, I know video game. Okay, well, we can look through the list of people that you can get after we.
Okay, yeah. Let's do some more battle.
Yeah, I don't want to touch anything at the moment
Don't jeopardize this.
Yeah, I'm afraid that I'm gonna break it. I don't want to break it. I think that once we get past this part, that it's gonna be fine. But there's some real weirdness to using a controller with this because it was made for iPhones. So
this is an Apple game. All you do is push the OK button, one button the whole time.
Atmospheric ionization, blocking a precise reading from our tricorders. For battle, Cardassians will not show mercy. So we also get to pick up. Okay, everybody, cross your fingers. Grant, cross your fingers. Everybody, cross your fingers. If the game is unfucked, we should be able to open this loot box.
100% not crossing my fingers.
Cross them, Grant. Oh my God, we did it!
I'm an agent of chaos.
We got 40 Latinum. Oh, gold press Latinum. That's great.
Oh, Latinum. That is the money in a post-money society that the Ferengi like, but a lot of other people don't use money, I think.
Yep.
This is as best I understand Star Trek.
Well, the Federation doesn't really use money, but like other places, they use money. I mean, and gold press.
The Federation uses imperialism to get what they want. I believe. Tried and true. Learned on Earth.
You ever notice how in Star Trek they never make any like new music or art? They're just all playing like jazz and making like.
They're like, hey, remember the 21st century? Those were the days.
Like, shouldn't they be making some kind of like space rock? Shouldn't like Geordie and Ensign Rowe have like a punk rock band that they on Fridays?
I don't know if my mention of Lower Decks made it into the earlier part of our episode. But you should watch Lower Decks because Mariner Beckett in that show is part of a band. They have a band.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I'm trying to.
And their band is great.
I'm actually trying, Grant, to figure out how to turn the speed back down, but.
Oh, is it going too fast?
Well, I turned it up. I turned the speed way up.
It's fine. Everyone looks a little jittery.
All right.
They took some space cocaine. That's fine.
Like in, did you ever watch the pilot of Next Generation where they're like, this is the part of human history when all the soldiers had the little cocaine thing that they just like snorted? When Q brings him to the trial day. Yeah.
No.
And he's got like, there's also like a bunch of Ren Fair people there. There's like a little person that hangs out and bangs like a gong. This is weird.
This is the pilot of Next Generation?
Oh yeah, man. The pilot of Next Generation is fucking terrible. And
sounds bad.
I wouldn't expect anybody to watch it and then be like, no. Oh my God, it's Gul Dukat. Is this pre or post Pa Wraith Gul Dukat? Dukat used
Gul Dukat.
He's the guy. He had the.
Is he lead Cardassian?
No, but
Does
he's an important Cardassian.
he do rave dancing with like LED lights or something?
Why would he do that?
Outfit? Have you seen the techno goth people who like have the glow in the dark yo-yos and they do these like rave dances in the alleyway or like under bridges and shit?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You were one of them, Jeff.
I was not. I was never cool enough to be a goth. I was alterno kid, right? Like I was a 90s kid, so it was all about
the trench coat mafia.
Yeah, I did have a leather trench coat with no buttons on
Did
it.
you?
So yeah, and I used to wear that. One time
Was this post Columbine?
Oh no, this is very pre-Columbine. I think I was out of school by the time Columbine was a thing. I don't think I was still in school.
Man, I remember the kids. I remember after Columbine, like the kids like that would walk down the hallway with trench coats, and like I was like, I'm afraid of them. They're gonna get us.
Since I was doing it before that, most kids just looked at me and they were like, "That guy sucks. Don't talk to him."
That guy's in a ska band. I guarantee it.
Do not fuck that guy. Definitely do not fuck that guy. Nobody fuck that guy. Just everybody.
Mark.
That's right.
Two wharfs.
Yeah. I wore vests. I wore some real Chandler Bing style vests.
Okay, you 100% were in a ska band. Did you have checker kids on too?
No, I was never in a ska band. They don't look like they're.
Did you always knock on wood, or did you never knock on wood?
I knew someone who did. It made me wonder if I could.
This is the worst episode. No one's listening to us anymore.
Well, I mean, what do you want to say about
Amanda's
the Kardashians?
listening to us.
Oh yeah.
Loves ska.
So, Grant, I actually kind of like this game. Like, I like the like little. I like if it's a game about collecting like a bunch of different people. Like if it's a collecting characters, I want to collect all the Star Trek characters.
You like collecting people?
Yeah.
You sick fuck.
Like the collector guy in the one Star Trek Next Generation episode that gets Data and tries to keep him in his like little zoo or whatever.
Yeah. Who's there's the guy, the collector, who collects people in Marvel too, right? In Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, not Guillermo del Toro, Benicio del Toro.
His brother, Benicio.
All right, so we're unlocking a skill for Bones here. We're getting the Triox Hypo Spray.
Oh.
There you go.
Right. So does he heal other people during battle?
Yeah, I did that before. All right.
I'm not really paying attention. I'm talking about ska bands.
Excellent idea, Doctor. Warrior must always be prepared for battle. Okay, so now we can see, take this chance to enhance your crew before the next mission. So we can see actually. So what I'm actually kind of like it here is that it looks like as the characters level up, that you can get more like abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you also have like equipment that you can equip for various people. And obviously you're going to be picking all this stuff up out of loot boxes. But the thing is that because this is an Apple Arcade thing, there is no timers. You don't pay for loot boxes.
Why is Khan on there and a Gorn?
And a Borg Queen.
Those are villains.
Well,
they're not going to help us. Is this like an uneasy alliance? This is what was that called? Exiles.
Scotty.
Did you read that comic?
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Well, this is okay. Do you know what the place is where we are? Did you ever watch Star Trek Generations?
Is this like some weird Q shit?
No, it's from the movie Star Trek Generations, where Malcolm McDowell blows up that planet to make the whatever, I keep forgetting what the ribbon is called, come and like take him into the like crazy place where all your
it's like some nexus.
The Nexus. There you go. That's what it's called.
Okay.
So
no, I never saw that.
Okay. There's a thing called the Nexus. It's this big energy space ribbon, and if it hits you, you go to this parallel dimension where you kind of like get everything that you want, but you're not supposed to leave it, and it's not entirely clear what's going on. The whole plot of Star Trek Generations is that Malcolm McDowell's character blows up a planet to get back into the what the fuck is it called? Why can't my brain hold this thing? The Nexus, to see his dead family, and like Picard goes in there with him, and then Picard and Kirk team up to defeat Malcolm McDowell. So that's the plot of Star. Do you know who that is? Philippa
Georgiou. Yeah.
Okay.
She's in the new Trek. She's actually from the Mirror universe.
Oh, okay.
And she's the emperor of the Mirror universe who comes over here because she's the surrogate mother of Michael Burnham.
Yay, Benjamin Sisko! Woo! Best captain ever! Fight me. So we get both.
I don't know enough about these captains to argue there. I know that Captain Janeway is going to be in a new animated cartoon for kids where she's like a computer simulation that's teaching them.
It's Sochi from Picard. This she is.
Oh man, that show was awful.
Data. I kind of liked it, but I don't give a shit anymore. So, Gold Dukat, Riker, Crusher. You got this guy, Saru. Yeah, Sulu. Whoa, what was the Sulu? Captain Pike, Odo, Martok, 7 to 9. Man, I see. I don't know every 10th person here. Sutra, she's the gold version.
I feel like I know every 10th person.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who T'Pol is. I think Enterprise.
T'Pol is from Enterprise. B'Elanna's from Voyager. And then these are just generic. Oh, Sela, that's fucking what's her face, the security officer from the original. God, I cannot remember any of my Trek people. Son of a bitch.
The original.
Yeah, from TNG that got killed. Tasha Yar. It's the same actress came back as a Romulan double agent. So
go down one.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is from no over the dude with the eye. Yeah. He's Lobot, right, from Star Wars.
These are just generic people. Borg assimilation drone. Okay. All right. Let's go do something.
Let's do some fun stuff.
Yeah, that's not just looking through here. I sent the transporter coordinates to the Federation base, Captain. Okay.
Captain.
Head to the mission screen when you're ready. Would you like to receive notifications? Sure. I don't give a fuck. Just,
Old ghosts. Let's do it. Let's get some more people.
Okay, so got our team.
We want everyone right now.
Yeah. All
I don't
right.
know why we're going to deviate too much from this team anyway.
Well, we don't even have anybody else, so
I guess maybe we'll want someone with better medical knowledge from even further in the future later. But that's about it.
Uh-oh. Who's this? Okay. Memory circuit.
This is the evil villain, I'm sure.
Damn thing's going haywire. I don't know why I keep talking like that for Dr. McCoy.
I suggest we cut through the door. It's the most direct approach, brother.
Yeah, why is Worf Macho Man Randy Savage?
Or I can override blah, blah.
Okay, the choices you make during missions can affect their outcomes, unlocking new rewards or alternate paths. Oh, okay. This controller stuff for the Apple Arcade is not the best, or at least it's not for this one.
Okay, so it's not just me who's having trouble following along. I don't know what's going on here. I assume we're going to have another hallway battle.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, that's going to be the... Oh, geez, what? Geez, just generic?
Are we fighting our own men?
I don't know.
Starfleet secured? Oh, we have to break into Starfleet.
Finally, a friendly face. Can you tell me what's happening here? Hostile entities detected.
Oh, shit, we're going to have to fight our own men.
Some kind of robots.
They're hardly friendly, Doctor.
All right. Hits against scan targets will always be critical hits. Protect scan targets with taunt and cleanse. Can I please turn this back to... There we go. Okay.
Good.
Let's see. I want to take out... I'm going to take out this lady. Bammo!
Gone.
Okay. Now, Bones can do this Triox thing that we just gave him, which they're going to tutorialize later, that basically lets, other people join into the same attacks. So, Worf...
There's a sweet little flip with it, like he's the Winter Soldier or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, what's your favorite style of pickle?
I'm not the picklist, but I prefer...
Do you like a good spear or a little crispy little wedge thing or like a whole pickle?
I just like a whole pickle. If I'm going to eat a pickle... Yeah, if I'm going to eat a pickle, I want just the pickle, the whole pickle, and nothing but the pickle. So help me pickle. Yeah.
I can't do it. I need someone to pre-cut that pickle for me.
Why? You just take a bite out of the end of it. Crunch it.
It's like it's too much with the skin and the warts on the outside. I'm like, nah.
No?
No. I think for me, it's either the spear, especially with like a sandwich, or I like the little diced, the wavy chip ones.
Oh, okay. Now, do you put pickles on your sandwich?
Depending upon the sandwich, yes.
Okay.
I used to not be a pickle guy, but now I'm like, ooh, give me that vinegar. I like it.
Do you know what Project Talos is? Is this from Star Trek Discovery?
Man, Talos sounds familiar. Talos was like one of these weird planets. Here, I'll look it up while we're doing this.
Talosian illusions, because Michael Burnham is saying it. I'm assuming this is something I don't know about that happened on this one. Talos 4, but travel to that planet is forbidden by Starfleet.
Talos 4.
Blame Spock.
Yes, okay. Talos 4. Okay. The Talosians. Oh, it's the singing planet. Yeah. It was in The Cage and The Menagerie in the original series.
Oh.
It was in Discovery, if memory serves, later.
Did they have the
singing planet that like causes chaos or something?
Did they have those big dudes with like the big heads? Because that's The Cage, right? Where they had the big-headed guys that made that one lady look like a hot younger lady because they wanted Kirk to like.
I know what you're talking about. Yes, I feel like that was somehow related. Let me see if I can find what they were called.
The big-headed guys.
Oh yeah, okay. They were called big-headed people.
Wasn't that the pilot for the original before Kirk was there, and where Spock was wearing that really horrible sweater?
Yes.
I love Spock's sweater. I think they should have brought back Spock's sweater.
They're called Talosians.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Talos 4.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see that one.
Like they can implant stuff in your mind, but they like feed off of you like a zoo, right? That was what you were talking about.
Yeah.
And that's like after Pike was put in the wheelchair, or like was a floating head or whatever, they let him go back there to kind of live in this fantasy thing with that woman that he liked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was originally like it was the pilot, right? And then when they like retconned it to be like, the trial, tell us what happened, Pike, since you're all fucked up in that wheelchair. And they like boop, 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 did that whole thing, and then
Right.
And at the end they let him took him back there, and they let him go back and hang out with that lady, etc. At the end, that's it. You don't have to watch it.
Whole pickles, man. What a weirdo.
What?
Hey,
Why?
listeners, put in the comments what's the best type of pickle. Let us know.
Wait, I mean,
Let me know.
The thing is that, but what you're talking about isn't even types of pickles. It's just the preparation. It's the pickle prep.
What's your pickle prep? That's what I want to know. Do you like a little pickle compote? Is that that's not the term? What's it?
Relish?
It's like got the carrots. Relish, yeah, with like the carrots and the onion too.
Carrots and onion and pickles?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. What are we?
Side of like pickled veggies, and you have carrots with them too.
Well, now you're introducing a whole other thing. Just variety of different pickled items.
What's the best way to have a pickle, man?
Well, I don't know. Like I'll put pickled onions on a lot of stuff.
Our characters are finding themselves in quite the pickle right here, so it is relevant to the game.
Relishment. I applaud you, Grant, if that was off the cuff, but if it was pre-planned, then I don't know if we're friends anymore.
If those are my two options, I planned that.
Whoa, is that Captain Janeway?
We're enemies. No,
oh, good.
Yeah, that was Janeway. Maybe we gotta win her over.
What is she doing? Is she gonna fight us?
Janeway, don't do this to us.
Captain Janeway. Like let us hope this imitation is not as formidable as the captain herself. Okay.
I didn't know about her until Orange is the New Black.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, Red from Orange is the Black. She's great. And then people were like, no, that's Janeway. She is great.
The thing is that I feel like Orange is the New Black showed me that she's like I didn't really like Captain Janeway all that much. Like she did some kind of, I don't know. I'm not a biggest fan of Voyager.
You're about to lose some audience.
That's fine. If there's people, look, Grant, it is 2021 and I'm fucking 43 years old, all right? If you're going to unsubscribe from my YouTube channel because I don't like the same Star Trek show, please just get it over with now. Let's not keep this facade up if we all have to like the same thing. But nah.
Dude, Stop. Those are V fans. If you keep saying this, you're gonna lose your V card.
We already went over the leather trench coat, right? I already lost that. That was a long time ago.
When the lady saw that leather trench coat, you were irresistible. Lost your V card.
Lost my totally lost my V card. Take this, Janeway. That's what you get for demoting Harry Kim for boning an alien. God, you draconian wench.
All I hear about Harry Kim is a lot of people hated him.
Yeah, didn't have to be that way. Didn't have to be that way. I didn't know that the Maquis were awesome until I watched Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and yeah. So
you're getting rewards, XP, and Latinum and such, and you're using those to buy more people?
Yeah, I mean
the transporter and bring more people in to help you?
Yeah, I think we're out of time, so I don't know how much. Here, let me just see if I can.
Let's see if we can buy someone.
Well, I'm just going to see how far I can get. So, like, you see, here's the thing, is that we're skipping over a lot of systems, but, like, the different, you see how there's different, like, there's a science quotient and, like, a med quotient and, like, a thing, and then all that adds up to basically, like, our power level. So our power level is 250, and then on the left, you see for this mission, that means that our risk level is high because our characters maybe need to level up.
Yeah, you don't have enough for it.
But there's also... There's like, there's like little side missions that you can send them on. Oh my God, this is like, oh yeah, there's like eight of these things. Fuck that. Let's go back and see if we can get some sweet, shuttlecrafts. So shuttlecrafts are how you basically can, like, if you're not playing the game, this is what you normally do in a phone game, where, like, when you're not playing the game, you can just put a bunch of your characters in the shuttlecraft, and then 10 minutes later, you get a random reward. So it's kind of the way to keep you working when you're not totally playing the game.
It's the egg thing from Pokemon.
Right.
Hatches. Yeah.
And then you also have this section where, like, as you get the little purple gems, you can summon new people in.
I'm so basic, man. I'm like, oh, it's the egg thing from the Pokemons. And you're like, yeah, okay, I guess.
So we just got a regular Starfleet scientist.
So a commoner?
Oh. Yeah. So this is the thing, Grant, is that in a normal game, this is the mechanic that would get you to spend money. Because it would be like, if you give us $20, then we'll give you the credits to be able to summon a whole lot of characters, and there'll be one guaranteed rare. And you'll be like, well, I want Cisco, so I'm going to keep giving you money to get a rare. But see, now
if you want Cisco, you just have to play the thong song. I know this.
And then there's this whole thing where you can use your other thing to buy stuff from the thing. You can buy the people. You can buy the stuff.
I love how descriptive you are.
Yeah.
The thing with the thing.
You can buy all this stuff. You can do all the thing of things. You can do the thing. And I think we've done the thing. I think this game has rattled me. It's rattled me to my core.
We've done the thing.
We've done the thing. Wait, hold on. I want to abandon this because I want to send all the fucking jerk-offs that I got a bunch of red shirts.
You gonna send them to die?
Well, I'm going to send them along with... I mean, it says I could send 4 people, so, like... Okay.
You might as well grab someone. One of them.
Oh, my God. Okay, this is... They need to fix this. Like, when you hit the button to... Okay, never mind. The whole game is now crashed. Thanks, everybody, for watching! Hit the like, subscribe button.
Yeah. If you guys like Star Trek and you want to hear my podcast, Thursdays when one of the new shows comes back, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, go to StarTrekDiscoveryPod.co. You can watch our live streams over on YouTube.
And go to patreon.com/rage select. Helps out, kick some bucks. Come to the Discord server. Watch them bonus videos. Do all the things.
Come see Jeff occasionally on my MCU pod too. I also do one of those, MCU pod.
Absolutely.
Bye.